All right, Chris Tucker been back talking, reveals why he didn't do another Friday with another excuse. Let's talk about it. Hold on.
Tell you one of the reasons why I didn't do the second one because of the weed. Because I said, man, that movie became a phenomenon. I don't want everybody smoking weed. I never really told people this because I kind of forgot about it. But it was one of the reasons why I didn't do it because I said I don't want to represent, everybody smoking weed. I kind of made it more personal than a movie, and that's one of the reasons why I said, tell you.
See, so you heard him. He said he didn't want everybody to come weed smokers. Smokers. That's one of the reasons he didn't do another Friday. All right, but John Witherspoon said he got $20 million to do Rush Hour. Okay, so Rush Hour came out with 98, yeah, 98, and next Friday came out around 99. I think it was 2000. So you know, so depending on when the movie was shot, let's see. So it depends on when the movie was shot. Oh, so it was released in '98. So right around the same time. So most people like, well, he did Rush Hour. Why just can't go into doing Friday? You know, and then you gotta understand too when you're talking about shooting a movie, that take up a lot of your time. They probably condensed the movie down to what? They probably condensed it down to um, 2 hours or whatever the movie was, but it's a lot of junk footage. That's why they remember back in the day used to buy the DVDs. When the DVDs came out, they used to have, they first came out with alternate endings and bloopers and junk footage. So this movie was an hour 38 minutes long. It probably had like 5-10 hours. You talking about then you shooting a scene, right? So it's probably like going to work, like Monday through Friday, shoot a scene. Saturdays or Wednesdays you off, or Sundays you off. So Jackie got to shoot his individual scenes. Then you got the stunt doubles, and then you just sitting there waiting. you just sitting there waiting on the whole time. So I don't. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what Google can show us. So the average time to shoot a movie is between 1 to 3 months. For average movie, the actual shooting movies usually take between 1 to 3 months. The time depends on the length of the script, but the going is slow. One or two script pages will take a whole day to film, says cinematographic or whatever, Margaret, whatever. So they said how long it takes to shoot a 90-minute movie. They said 4 to 7. Well, that's something different, but yeah, it take time. So you do 3 months, you probably won't. Shit, he made 20 minutes shooting that movie. I'm gonna get there. 3 months. I need 6 months off. Shit, need a vacation. Then what actually got him this film was him shining in Money Talks. He also talked about borrowing Charlie Sheen's Ferrari and keeping it so long. Charlie Sheen forgot he had it. So yeah, that's what got him the. That's what really that got him the role was Money Talks. And that's what put him over the top. Money Talks with Charlie Sheen. That's syndicated now. You talking about Friday. He talked about Friday. That's what gave him the opportunity. Friday gave him the opportunity. He said he was looking for an opportunity, and Cube gave him an opportunity, man. And then he didn't want to return the favor. He had a whole. He talked about all of that. He said gave him an opportunity when Cube needed him to come in. That's what you talk about, black people, bro. That's what you talk about, bro. Give a nigga opportunity. He bite your hand and feed you. Act like you ain't give him an opportunity. Cause Friday, remember, man, look at Chris Tucker. Friday was the first time he was a lead role. Chris Tucker filmography. You know, don't forget he had to play. Remember Meteor Man was his first film. Then it was House Party. Yeah, small. He was uncredited in Meteor Man. It said uncredited. House Party 3. That was the one when kid got married. Then he got nominated for MTV Awards, and he was a lead. Smokey. Then he did Panther and Dead Presidents, but then Friday was the one that put him in the first lead. So 95 he did Panther and did President. So he could have did those two first, then Friday, depending on how they filmed it, not how they released it. Then he did Fifth Element, then Money Talks. They said the Razzie Awards, he was nominated for the worst new star. I don't even know. It's a parody award show. Okay, it's a parody. But yeah, he was, I ain't gonna talk about that. But Jackie Brown did Rush Hour. After Rush Hour, 2 years later, did Rush Hour 2. 6 years later, did Rush Hour 3. He made 20 making the first. He probably made 40, 50 making the second one. 70, 80 making the third one. Then he did like some other stuff, Silver Lining Playbook and 12 and Billy Lean. After he did Rush Hour 3, he didn't do nothing else. Cube couldn't pay him $20 million. Couldn't pay it to him. He got 20 million for the first one. They say he got 20 million appearing in the sequel. He just said, like, he was at the a red carpet event not too long ago. He said, call whoever owned Rush Hour. He said, call them and tell them you want a third one. He said, call down there. Let me see. He'll release Rush Hour because it's on HBO Plus. So that's what, Warner Brothers. Hold on. Whatever it was. Whoever released it. Hold on. Whoever. I think Warner Brothers released it, and they like, oh yeah, Warner Brothers. He said, call down there and tell y'all he want a fourth one. He said, call down to Warner Brothers, say y'all want to demand a fourth Rush Hour. 3 wasn't bad neither. Just watched it not too long ago. But John Weatherspoon was saying he got $20 million. That's why he didn't come back. Before he passed away, he did an interview. He said, he got $20 million. He didn't get nothing for Friday. They didn't get nothing for the first Friday. For real. He said he made like $35K. He said he made 35. Somebody said he made 35. He said he was only paid $10,000 for Friday. Yeah, Chris Tucker was only paid $10,000 for Friday. Whoa. Oh shit, 10,000, 20 million. He said that's one of the reasons he didn't come back was he didn't want to influence smoking. But shit, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I made 10,000 to 20 million. How much could they pay you? How much can they pay you, bro? To even 10,000 for me to even show up. Another 20,000 for me to do a cameo. So I mean, can't blame them. But just be real. They wasn't one of running reasons. You wanted big money. You wanted the bag. Can't nobody fault him for wanting the bag. But going around saying, basically what it was, I'm Hollywood, man. You can't pay me what it was worth, but Cube did put him on. He gave your first lead role. Then like a year later, Money Talks, man, come on. And he, obviously it's Chris Tucker talent that made all this possible. But that nigga seen that Rush Hour bag, he probably made $100 million fuck with Rush Hour. He ain't did nothing else. He ain't did nothing. Then he dating them NDRE on the low. You heard that from Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker took care of his money. It is what it is. Can't ask me to go from playing Detective James Carter to going back to be a Smokey. No. That's like asking to go back and put drag on for Fifth Element. No, I can't ask him to do that. When you broke, you move for money. Chris Tucker ain't move. He had his issues around the way. But Chris Tucker ain't need for money, obviously. Because he'd be in every other TV show, every other movie. T-Pain said that was him. He had to do every feature. He said, he was chasing money. So when he went broke, he did it again. He said he wasn't chasing money as much, but Chris Tucker got the bag. Should he do it off the strength of their friendship? Money talks, bullshit walks. Money talks, bullshit walks. But on Friday, he wouldn't have got a Money Talks role. Because after he did Money Talks, we say he did Panther, Dead Presidents. That wasn't enough for him to shine. Wasn't enough. Friday showed that, like, dude, you can lead. But on Friday, man, his timeline would have been totally different. But that's what his life is about. Using the next stepping stone to get to the next. Shit, you know, he blinked. What do you make for Money Talks? Hold on, let me see what he made for Money Talks. Oh. That was my movie right there. He's shining that one too. He made $2 million making Money Talks. He ain't too money. He made $2 million. They said it was reminiscent of Jim Carrey. He said after when he received Dumber and Dumber, he made only $450,000 for Dumber for only $450,000 on Ace Ventura. Then he jumped up to $7 million for Dumber and Dumber. So he went from 10,000. He did some movies in between that, but then Money Talks was the next lead role. He made $2 million. Shit, I ain't going back to Friday either. You know, can they pay me $10 million? Probably not. So it's all about the money. Man, I hate when people lie. I say it ain't about the money. This, that, and the third. Nigga, it's about the money. So he ain't got a front. I ain't mad at you. If I make, they offer me, what they can offer him, 100,000? You know, maybe I get $1 million, but shit, I went from 2 million. I blinked the rush hour to 20 million. Shit. You know, I'll be telling you, forget y'all Negroes too. Q can't be mad about that, but hey, never said he was. But let me know what you guys think. Check the music entertainment playlist out, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, my social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook and Instagram. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description, all my social media link subscription, all that. When you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button next to it, hit all notifications, increase chance, get notification, go live, drop a video, check the music entertainment playlist. Don't forget to check out my Detroit channel right here on YouTube, Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.